You can probably figure out some of the things that came about in the early 2000s that led to a group of people who feel outcast and have this music that is underground in nature. You know, they're sharing it in different ways, and all of a sudden that this scene can explode. So here's some things that I thought about. We had 9/11 that changed, you know, how people viewed the world around them. We had the emergence of social media and file sharing for music, your Napsters. You know, before Spotify and all that, we had Napster. That's how we would share music. And then you had changing family dynamics as well. Divorce rates increased. You had more family turmoil. You also had changing economic conditions where all of a sudden, you know, we were fed sort of this American dream. You're going to do well, you're going to go to college, and then all the opportunities are going to come for you. And then that didn't happen. A lot of people feel like they were lied to. Society has not lived up to its promise, and there's angst. And this angst is finding itself not just in cities, because you think about punk rock. Punk rock was thriving in cities where people were and they could collect and gather and organize. This new angst that's forming is happening in the suburbs. I mean, I'll stereotype it, but middle class white suburbia is the breeding ground for this third wave of emo, especially because all of a sudden a lot of guys and girls that look sort of like me who were promised a whole lot are not getting it. My family was supposed to be happy, they're not. We were supposed to be the safest nation on earth, we're not. The economy was supposed to open up to me if I followed all the rules, it's not. And there's an angst forming. Mom and dad are fighting. The family is broken. Our lives are broken. Dad lost his job or I lost my job, depending on your age. There's cracks that have formed in our sort of American dream or in our global dreams of what we think society is supposed to do for us. Much like the punk movements, there's starting to be these little pockets of guys making music in response to this, and it's very much focused on feeling unsettled internally. I don't feel right. I don't feel like I belong. I don't feel good about the state of the world, and I need to let this out in some kind of way.